Hello everyone, I hope you're all keeping well. Here I am again doing another video on the East Lancashire line. This is episode 5, which will be looking at Rosegrove Station, which is much changed to the station it is today. So, Rosegrove Station opened on the 18th of September 1848. Situated on the west side of Burnley, the station was built in an area of poor quality agricultural land. Originally named Rosegrove for Padiham, the station was built in the cutting. Early reports confirmed that the station was built to serve the town of Padiham. At the time the station was built, the area surrounding the station was agricultural land, as already mentioned, but areas close by, such as Lower House, contained developing print works and cotton mills. The coming of the railway quickly changed this perspective, and development of the area started in earnest. Goods facilities and an engine shed were quickly built. The railway was constructed by the East Lancashire Railway Company. The resident engineers were J.S. Pearin and J.A. Donaldson. The line and station were constructed between 1846 and 1848, and the main contractors were William and Richard Hattersley. And the census figures for the village of Rosegrove showed large percentages of railway workers living here. By the turn of the century, the goods yard boasted a 10-ton crane that would cater for freight, cattle, horse boxes, as well as passenger traffic. After the war, the goods yards were expanded. The main commodity dealt with was coal from the massive Yorkshire pits, which was taken forward to destinations all over Lancashire from Rosegrove. The goods yard had capacity for over 100 goods wagons. Rosegrove steam engine sheds would accommodate up to 50 steam locomotives, and it closed on the 4th of August 1968, one of the last 3 engine sheds to close in England. The M65 motorway, when built, obliterated the site of the old sheds, and little remains to be reminders of what the thriving railway centre Rosegrove was. Most of the station buildings were demolished in the late 1970s. Only the long platforms, most of which stand out of use, give us a clue to the station's former importance on the railway network. Now, further up the line from Rosegrove, just after leaving, you can see where it used to branch off towards Padiham. I will actually pronounce that right eventually. So obviously towards Padiham and on towards Simonstone, over the viaduct there, which obviously I will do in a video. Obviously it used to go around then to the outskirts of Blackburn and enter into Blackburn Station just before the line that comes in from Clitheroe. So as I say, that will be for another video. Well, just to make this one a little bit longer, we will take in Hapton Railway Station, which is further up from the junction which I'm going on about, and just before Huncoat. So Hapton Station itself sits 3 miles from Accrington and was very much a village station. When this line was proposed, the contracts were split into 3 sections, and Hapton was the joining point for 2 of the sections. Blackburn to Hapton was contracted to Brogden, Smith and Pearce, who tendered £110,000 on the 28th of February 1846, and Hapton to Colne was contracted to William Hattersley, who tendered £128,000 on the 8th of December 1845. The resident engineers were J.S. Pearin and J.A. Donaldson again, and the line through Hapton opened on the 18th of September 1848, and Hapton Station opened in the 1860s. By 1904, the station was listed as having facilities to deal with passengers, goods and livestock. The station's small goods yard contained a 5-ton capacity crane. There was 1 private siding for a local company listed as Riley's Siding. No trace of the original railway buildings survive here, as they were demolished in the late 1970s, but the station still functions, serving the village with an hourly service in each direction between Colne and Blackpool South. And as already mentioned, like Rosegrove, the station is close to the new Paddingham Greenway, and more details about this will obviously be in another video, as I've already mentioned. So sorry for repeating myself. So there we are, that will be it for this video. Obviously part 6 will include Huncoat, but I'm also going to include the power station that was there, because I think it just, well, makes sense to do so, because obviously there were very big sidings there that went into the power station, obviously to deliver the coal and everything to fire the power station. So obviously it will be the Huncoat railway station and Huncoat power station in the next episode. I do hope that you've enjoyed this video, as always. Thank you once again for staying loyal to me and getting some pretty good views and everything, so thank you very much. All please take care of yourselves, and you will hear from me in the next video. Until then, cheerio.